Denver Broncos Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit. Today I'm continuing my 2022 NFL Draft film study. And this is on linebacker out of Wyoming, Chad Muma, 6'3", 239 pounds. And I think I found the linebacker that my partner would love. He is a downhill coverage linebacker who has a lot of lateral quickness to his game, who could play coverage. And in today's National Football League, you need guys like this. He reminds me a lot of C.J. Mosley coming out of Alabama. And you saw when he was with the Ravens, when before he got injury prone, what he was able to do. The pros for Chad Muma are that he is very sideline to sideline centric with coverage ability and his lower body quickness. This guy is a very instinctual linebacker, and this guy to me would be my second round pick for the linebacker position. I think that this guy reminds me a lot of C.J. Mosley and Logan Wilson. Logan Wilson, former linebacker out of Wyoming, who I liked a lot. Chad Muma is a guy that he's an alpha on that defense. You're gonna know who Chad Muma is when he's playing in the National Football League. I think this guy's gonna be an absolute stud in the National Football League. He's your prototypical nowadays coverage linebacker that has that sideline to sideline quickness to his game, that is able to do a lot of things in the running game, but also his underrated aspect is in his coverage ability in the passing game. He's just a very sound linebacker. I mean, we need that coverage ability. He's an all-around linebacker. I mean, he can run, he could stop the run, he can stop the pass. He's just a very sound player and a guy that I would take in the early second rounds if I was the Denver Broncos. I think that this guy is a beast. His weaknesses are, I think he's a little bit undersized. He's 239. I think he could bulk up maybe 5 to 10 more pounds to get up to 245, maybe 250. But this guy, I mean, he reminds me a lot of C.J. Mosley. I mean, when I did my film analysis on C.J. Mosley coming out of Alabama, I saw a lot of Chad Muma in him. This guy's just an absolute stud. And I think my partner's really going to like him. I mean, the film I do have on him, it's a lot of run-centric, but, early in the film study, you saw a lot of his coverage instinctual ability, and I want to point that out. His instinctual ability, especially in the running game, I mean, this guy is an absolute downhill freak, but also has that coverage ability. And I'm telling you right now, this guy, if you let him go somewhere like the Steelers, like the Ravens, people are going to take advantage of it, of his skill set. And I mean, this guy, I would take him. He is just a better version of JoJo Domann out of Nebraska, and I think that this guy can be a beast. I think you could put him all over the field. I think he can play all linebacker positions, and I think that that's very valuable. I like these type of players. A lot of people might disagree. Well, he played at Wyoming. Well, Wyoming's produced some very solid linebackers. You remember Logan Wilson, who plays for Cincinnati in the Super Bowl? Very coverage-centric linebacker, but I think Chad Muma's a better player than Logan Wilson. I think he's an all-around player. And I think that this guy can be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. And I think people are really doubting his coverage ability. I'm just saying the cons for him are he can get caught up in overshooting gap assignments, but right here you see that whole just bam, just hitting that, and hitting that gap assignment, and that's something I like out of a linebacker. And right here, just bang, he's right there to take the sack, or take the receiver down. My apologies. So this is linebacker Chad Muma out of Wyoming, and I think this is a guy that the Denver Broncos could take early in the second round.